اول خدا دا چې باید موږ ته پته وي دا studs د څه دپاره دي ښه دا ټولو کې ضروري ده نو studs د څه دپاره دي why do we have studs on the motorway so we know where we are on the motorway at night time okay that's why we have studs on the motorway studs د څه دپاره وي تر څو موږ ته پته ولګي چې په موټروی کې موږ په کم ځای کې یو د شپې چې کله ډرایوینګ کوو نه او دا څه رقم وي دا studs دا ګوره دغسې شیان وي دغسې ګوره that's studs that's also studs that's also studs په دې باندې چې کله د موټر لایټونه ولګي نو هغه واپس موږ ته ریفلیکټ کی see okay and we have 4 colors so we have red green white and umber okay what color do we normally see in the middle of the road on the road in UK so you know when you're outside on the road what color do you see normally in the middle of the lanes کله چې تاسو بیرون په سړک باندې یاستئ کوم رنګ زیات ګورئ د سړک په منځ کې so what color do we have in the middle of the roads most of the time if you look in here middle of the road white if you look in here middle of the road white so white mostly it's white okay mostly it's white and for the same reason on the motorway in the middle of the motorway we have white studs لکه څنګه چې عام سړکونو په منځ کې د پټې یا نښې چې دي سپینې دي همدغسې په موټروی کې د لاینونو منځ کې چې کوم studs دي هغه هم سپین وي ډېر اسانه ده نه So it's very easy to remember the way studs are, the way white lines are there on the normal roads in UK. So whenever you see roads in UK, most of them, they have white lines in the middle. Same as like that, on motorway, we have white studs in the middle of the motorway. We have white studs in the middle of the motorway. And then we have red. So does anyone know this route? Does anyone know what does this mean? So if you see red lines, what would that mean? Chikam zeki sri pativi dadi samanashwa. It says there, look in the picture, it says red route, no stopping at any time. Okay, red route, no stopping at any time. Okay. And what color are these lines? Red. You see, it's a red route. So whenever there is a red route, you will see red lines in the left hand side, isn't it? Kala hum chi red route vi chap taraf ta bas sri pati vi na. And guys, what do you think? Is motorway a no stopping route or can we stop on the motorway? What do you think, guys? Motorway is a no stopping route. We are not allowed to stop on the motorway apart from emergency. So what color studs should we have in the left hand side? So if a normal roads are no stopping routes, they have a red route in the left hand side or left lanes in the left hand side. As we know, motorway is also a red route. We are not allowed to stop on the motorway. That's why we have red studs in the left hand side. Okay, so where would we have red studs? In the left hand side. Okay, in the left hand side. So that's the left hand side, which is next to the hard shoulder. So red studs will be next to the hard shoulder. If a question comes about hard shoulder, make sure you know the closest studs to hard shoulder will be red studs. So now we left with green. Now we left with green and umber. We left with green and umber. So when we leave the motorway through slip road and we enter the motorway through slip road. And you see in here, what color stud should have been here, so through which we can enter or exit the motorway. Gora pakam sarak bandi che mung the motorway no uzu ageta slip roadway kam bandi che mung motorway ta no uzu ageta slip roadway. نو په دغه ځای کې کم رنګ studs by the way په کم باندې چې موږ موټروی ته ننوتلی سوی او یا د موټروی نه بیرون تللی سوی ګرین نه لکه څنګه په ګرین لایټ موږ ځو نو هماغسې په ګرین باندې موږ دلته نه بیرون وتلی سو کوم ته چې اگزیټ وی د وتلو لار او کوم انټرنس چې دی د موټروی ته د ننوتلو لار چې دغې ته انټرنس وی نو دغه ځای کې چې دی بیا ګرین وي ښه دلته ګرین وي دغلته ګرین وي صحیح سوه باقی پاتې شو امبر نو امبر بیا رایټ سایډ ته دی you see so exits and entry points will be green and the only one that's left is umber which will be to the right side so umber studs will be on the right side like in here you see that's umber on the right side which is and what do we call this area this is called central reservation so it's easy to remember it's in the center of the both side of the motorway so it's called central reservation and the umber studs will be next to the central reservation okay so at your push pick any question okay and I'll show you two diagrams that's the okay so if that's first lane second lane third lane and that's hard shoulder in the left hand side and that's the central reservation on the right side so that's the central reservation on the right and that's a hard shoulder on the left so in between the lanes we have white so white will be here in the left which is this one it will be red in the right which is next to the central reservation this will be umber and then we have the slip road which is the exit and entry points of the motorway that will be green okay